There we go. Alright, live dashboard. Yep, there it is. You are now live. Large and in charge. Sun, everywhere sign. Blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? Sun said anyone cut dressing would be shot on sight. So I jumped on the fence and I bam, bam, bam! Yeah, terrible. God damn, I got a lot of stuff set up. Because I'm going to be covering a lot, and like I don't have everything in picture form ready to go, so I got a lot to cover, guys. Of course, right now I'm talking to no one, because I have 0 watching. Sun, that song is now stuck in my head. That is really freaking annoying. Although this late at night, not that surprising. Oh no, we got Aladdin in. Aunt Clint de la Garza, alright. Oh, my YouTube thing is still showing 0. Not that worried about it. Anyways, as usual, do the usual, 4 to 5 minutes of pre-stream. Talking to you guys. Good evening or good morning, depending on when you were. It is now 2:39 a.m. for me. God damn, I got that song stuck in my head now. Stupid song. Ooh, hello. That Goku lamp is amazing. I want it. So what's up with you guys? Obviously, it's morning where Aladdin is. What about you, Clint? This was the 20th anniversary of Dogma. Oh, amazing movie. Great movie. Best movie. Oh, now we got Amy. Hey. Can't you reach the sun? Angry grandpa guy and kid behind the camera. You must be Central Time Zone then. So I've not heard of them. Oh, wait, no. Kid behind the camera. I think that Memology talked about him. But don't know anything else about him. Glow Gang. How's it going, Mary? The Egg Gang. Let me make sure this is ready to go. Window capture. Why would it try to capture that? There we go. Hey, there we go. Now. Oh, shit. Wait, no, I can do this. Alright, let's minimize you. Or not minimize. Let's make your own separate thing. God damn it, I thought I had this already. Then I forgot that I am not a professional. What the hell? Come on. There we go. Yes, that Pikachu trailer was amazing. That Pikachu, Detective Pikachu thing was hilarious. Hey, 64-bit. Then now they've already got like Danny DeVito dubs. They got Alex Jones dubs. Like people are already dubbing the trailer and all that to make it even funnier. Anyways, oh shit, for me to hear. Jesse, home from work, time to hang out with you guys. So, we're going to start off with DSP talking about the Wolverine toy. Now, being Wolverine toy story that it is, it came up today. Why? Not sure, but according to him, There is no Wolverine Toy Story. It's something that's been completely over-exaggerated by dumb fucks. I told it once ever, and the haters turned it into a meme they use every year. There is no Wolverine Toy Story. I told it once ever. There is no Wolverine Toy Story, but I told it once ever. So there is a Wolverine Toy Story. I told my dad about it, and we both called them losers. They actually think that toy mattered. The Wolverine Toy Story is cute. What's silly? I was trying to help people who were growing up by giving life advice from something that happened to me as a kid, and people called me an entitled child. What the fuck are you talking about? My parents told me I was the opposite of a brat. For them to spin a story by saying I'm an entitled brat and bring it up as a meme, it's like, what the fuck are you actually talking about? That's the opposite of how I was a kid. These people are making this toxic shit up about me. There's no foothold in reality at all. Except we have the video. We got the video. We got the video. That's right. The Wolverine figure he never got. For once he was actually reading the chat. But I still love that there was no Wolverine Toy Story. Then he talks about the Wolverine Toy Story. Like, dude, seconds pass and he forgets what he says. We have the evidence. That's right. So, let's hear the evidence.
Something as a kid that you desperately wanted but you never got. Like a toy or
love from your
a
parents.
video game. Now this is a funny story. This is a very funny story, okay?
No, it's not. It's sad.
When I was a kid, there was this one year, and let me, please, all of you on the stream, if you are a parent, if you plan to be a parent someday, please heed my advice, because this is something that, just heed my advice. So you listen to this story, this will help you. Okay?
No, it won't.
When I was a child, I was very different than the other children. My mom could take me to the local store.
Very sad.
And what she would do is she would go to the toy department first, before we looked at anything else in the store. She would say, okay, Philip, because she used to call me Philip. She would say, okay, Philip, pick any toy. And I would look around. Ooh, I like that one. And she would hand it to me, and I would look at it. And the whole time we were in the store, I would just look at the toy. Look at the toy. Look, oh, it's nice. It's an awesome toy. I would read all the packaging. Of course, I couldn't, very limited reading that I had back then, but I would read as much as I could. You know, look at colorful packaging. I remember back then the biggest thing was He-Man figures.
Mind you, this Wolverine toy thing happened when he was 15. So very limited reading at the age of 15. Yeah, that sounds about right for him.
Figure. So it was always He-Man. I would look at the figure. So it'd be hours. My mom would be in the store shopping for different stuff or whatever. And then finally, at the end of the day, we would go back to the toy department and I would put the toy back. And I wouldn't bitch and moan. I wouldn't demand that my mom buy it for me. I knew that that was just a normal day. She was there to go get groceries or whatever it was we were there for. And that when it was either my birthday or a holiday, that's when I would get my toy. And that's how I was as a kid. A lot of you might be saying, what the fuck? And yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was my raising or if it's just the way I was. I was very content to see stuff for a limited amount of time, put it back, and then know that if I want that permanently, I can get it on a holiday. I don't know. That's just how I was as a kid. Okay? So yeah.
He wasn't a spoiled brat, but he knew that if I wanted something, I'd get it no matter what. Just have to wait for a holiday.
I remember this one time. Now, this was much later than that. That was when I was a small child. When I was much older. So we're talking, I was still pre-teens. But I was around that age.
You said you were 15.
10 to 12, whatever, range. And I was heavily, this was the time of my life, I was heavily into comic book collecting. I would read every X-Men. So there were like 4 different X-Men books. I would read every X-Men book. I would read every single, you know, so for certain Spider-Man and stuff. I was into it. I was into the Marvel comics at the time. And I remember this one time, I was into... Again, I still liked action figures. I was into the X-Men action figures at this time. And at this time, I had an allowance. So I would save up my money, and I would spend it every once in a while to buy these X-Men action figures. So this one day, here's the thing. And a lot of people might not even realize this, too. This was nuts. I got to go into detail a little bit about this. This was absolutely nuts. So,
it wasn't that nuts.
Toys are for kids, right? What happened back then is that because the comic book fad was so big, other things that were offshoots of comic books also became collectible and highly valued. So, for example, the X-Men figures, when they came to a store...
I like that always acting like this is like, yep, this only happened with comic books, dude. Didn't happen until the comic books came out, dude. Really? You never heard of baseball cards? Baseballs, gloves, bats, uniforms? You get a uniform wore by Joe Montana, autographed and all that. Guess what? That's huge. You get a card signed by him. That's huge. If you have a rookie card, even if it's not signed by him, it's still pretty huge. Acting like, oh yeah, this is totally new with comics, dude. Sad.
The box would have like a lot of certain figures and very little of others. And one of the ones that was the variant that was rare was Wolverine, which was nuts. Why would you make Wolverine the variant that only has a few per box of shipment? Because Wolverine is one of the most popular characters in the X-Men universe. So the Wolverine figure was very rare at the time, okay? And I remember I went to a comic book store one day with my parents, and the Wolverine figure was there, and it was expensive. It was like maybe, I think, 20, 25 bucks, when really the other...
I had a, what was it, 18 karat gold card of Troy Aikman once. Took it to a car shop and sold it for like 50 bucks. It's like, I wasn't a collector, I was at a garage sale, whatever, they had it for like $5. I'm like, that looks like it's actual gold. Got it, took it to the car shop, like, yep, that's actual gold. That'll be 50 bucks. Sold.
Other figures only cost like $7, $8, so this one was worth 3 to 4 times more than a normal figure because of its rarity. And I turned to my mother and father and I said, guys, listen, I want that action figure for my birthday.
My mother and father, you mean your mom and dad? That is so weird how he says mother and father. He's the kind of person that probably calls his parents by their first name now. Creepy.
So, please, what I would ask you, I've never asked you to do this before. We know how rare that figure is. We know
how rare it is.
We've never seen it in the flesh.
We do not.
It's finally here in front of our faces. Please buy the figure now. Hide it from me for whatever, for months until my birthday, and give it to me on my birthday. This will ensure that I will get this action figure because we know how rare it is. And it's the first time we've seen it.
The royal we.
And I begged with my parents.
Mouse in your
I
pocket.
pleaded with my parents to get it, right? So the way it worked is that maybe once a week we would go to the comic book store. And so like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a row, they still didn't buy it, right? Week 4 we go back. It's gone. We asked the store owner what happened. Someone bought it, and I have not, we haven't gotten any more. We've gone to other, it's so popular, we've gone to toy stores. No one can find this action figure anymore. It's that rare. Because it was the most popular character at the time, Wolverine. He was the rarest figure because he was the variant.
And if it was so popular, why was it there for 3 weeks? If it was that popular, it would have been gone in a day or two, not 3 weeks.
Figure in the box figures that would be shipped to toy stores. So my birthday came and passed, and guess what? My parents go, we're very sorry, Philip, but we couldn't find the action figure. I said,
Wolverine.
I told you to buy the figure. Why don't you listen to me? Like, it was
you were a
such
child.
no-brainer. All they had to do was buy it then. They could have hidden it forever. I would have never bugged them for it till my birthday. I knew I was going to get it on my birthday. Because they didn't buy it, I didn't get it. I didn't get that figure. I kid you not. I did not get that figure for almost a year. And the reason I got it is because the figure manufacturer realized it was so popular that they were idiots for not making enough. They did a second run, and of course now the figure was valueless because everyone had it because it was the second run figure. So I did eventually get it, but it was the second run, and of course now it's a year later. Do you really think that something I wanted a year ago is as valuable as, but then I was already starting to move into other stuff.
So you wanted your parents to spend 25, 30 bucks on a toy that you then admit that, I was going to be bored with it within a month or two. Mind you, at this point in time, I think he's 30, 31. He's either 30 or 31 years old at the point of this video is made. This Toy Story, not the Pixar, obviously those are amazing. This Toy Story stuck with him so much that it is more than a decade later, and he knows, I know what I said, I know what they said, I know what they were wearing, I knew what this owner said, I knew to find details. Like, this story has been embedded in his brain for years, over a decade. But, dude, I already admitted I was going to be bored with it, dude. It's been a year later and I'm bored with it already, dude. But this $25, $30 toy that he just admitted that he would get bored of anyways, that story has been stuck in his brain for years.
So, I give you this advice. If you're a parent and your kid definitely tells you they want something and you see it ahead of time, you fucking buy it. You don't wait, because this is what happens every year with Tickle. Remember, they had Tickle Me Elmo? They had all these toys. Every year there's the hot toy, and parents don't listen. They don't buy it when they see it. They wait, and then all of a sudden, last minute, everyone goes to buy it, and you don't get it. And now you look like an ass in front of your kid that you couldn't go just do the simple thing of buy them the thing that was there and available.
Well, guess what, DSP? Some adults have bills. And some jobs do Christmas bonuses that they don't get until second or third week of November. Let's see, I think my job's done Christmas bonuses once. You know, it's either the second or third week of November. Second or third payday of November. So yeah, like they get their Christmas bonus and then they use that to buy whatever for Christmas. They can't go, all right, it's September. Oh, we just did all that back to school shopping. Well, we don't have the money to buy you that Wolverine toy.
Right in front of their face at one point, and it's very disappointing for the kid. So, if you can get it ahead of time, get it ahead of time. Okay. Now, let's see. And yes, I see someone asking in the chat, yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid.
They were just fucking stupid. He just called his parents fucking stupid. Mind you, where was it? I told my dad about it and we both called them losers. Oh, your dad? You mean the person you just called a fucking idiot? Said he was fucking stupid? Because he didn't buy you a toy? That you've already admitted that, you know, within a year I would have been bored with it, dude. Holy shit. He just called his parents fucking stupid. Let's go back to that.
Now, let's see.
Wait for it.
And yes, I see someone asking in the chat, yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid.
They were just fucking stupid. Really. Your parents, you're saying this about them. What the hell? Hi, Brock. Oh my god. Oh, hey. Almost forgot. Sorry, guys. Text. There we go. So, yes, we got a toy that he's already said he would have been bored with by the end of the year. That was $25, $30. No, way more expensive than what the others were. Calls his parents fucking stupid. And I know I had the money for it. Well, how do you know they had the money for it? Oh, because you were 15 at the time. Oh, now he says it was Christmas this time? Sheesh. Well, again, there is no Wolverine Toy Story. It's something that's been completely over-exaggerated by dumb fucks. I told it once ever. So he told the story of the Wolverine toy. Once. So there is a Wolverine Toy Story. Like, dude, what the hell? Yeah, spoiled brat, exactly. 15 years old. I know how much money my parents have, but they still didn't buy it for me, dude. Exactly, that's exactly what he just said about them. Like, these are his parents he's talking about. I've told myself no new games until I get at least one game beat. Probably We Happy Few. Eventually. Maybe. Terrible, I know. But yes, the fact that he had the toy, dude. I got the toy right here, dude. You should buy it for me. And they didn't, dude. They didn't buy it for me. By the way, I would have been bored with it within a year. God, they're so fucking stupid for not buying me that toy. A toy that he's already said he was going to be bored with by the end of the year. I was like, how can you deny it? We have the video. But dude, that video was taken out of context. That was just shown word for word from beginning to end. There was no out of context. Someone just asked me this question, and then he answered it. Talking about how he hates his parents because they didn't buy him a toy. And even though this was, at that time, like 15 years ago, from the point of that video, he still remembers it word for word exactly what happened. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I make more money than Tevin. That makes me better. By the way, guys, I have no money. Send me money because I'm broke. Which one is it? But I just really... And oh, who was it that shared that video? Because someone... Because they were discussing it and then someone found the video. Like, hey, here it is. Let's see. Where is it? No, where is it? God damn it, I lost it already. Yeah. Oh well. Should I play it? Should I not play it? Stupid third choice. That makes no sense. Yes, won. 56%. Nope. Only trolls voted for it. Sorry. Only trolls voted yes. Oh, my real fans voted not to play it, so I'm not going to play it. Mind you, as you can see, he skipped a wedding for Fallout 4. It was Leanna's brother's wedding. And he didn't even let her go. He didn't even let Leanna go to her own brother's wedding because he had to sit there and play Fallout 4. Won't play Fallout 76 because, dude, IP address. That's PC only. No one wants to watch me play it. 56% said they want to watch him play it. Because fuck you, dude. But even when you take the no and the third choice, it was still fewer than the yes. But dude, only the trolls voted for yes, dude. I don't know if he got doxxed during that or another time, but he has been doxxed. And then he did another poll for Battlefield 5, where once again, yes won. But, nope, not gonna listen to the yes. Makes no fucking sense. Like, why do you do a poll and then do the exact opposite of what people vote for? Makes no sense. Stupid. Anyways, in order for him to listen to any poll he puts up, the one he doesn't like has to be at 80% or else you're all trolls and he listens to the other options, which we just discussed. He's done 2 polls. Both times people said yes, play the game. Both times he said no. Well, there's many, many things wrong with DSP. We have the evidence for it. Yeah, he's now saying, what was it? Oh, fuck, I had... let's see, here it is. I put a poll up. Most people are telling me not to play it. Except the yes is winning. Yes is winning. But... Then he says, let's see, where was it? Oh, now he's also saying he refuses to play Fallout 76 even if someone donates it. And will only play Battlefield 5 if donated. And you have to donate him the game code. You can't donate him the money for it because he won't spend it on the game. If you say, alright, here's a $60 tip. You must spend this on Battlefield 5. He says he will not spend on Battlefield 5 no matter what. You have to send him the game code and nothing else. And then here it is. To everyone, just because I run a poll doesn't mean the poll determines anything. I just want public opinion. I just won't let the poll dictate what I do, dude. 90% of the poll wanted me to play, then I might listen to it. More people voted against playing it than playing it. I already don't want to play. You people get this total misrepresentation of what a poll is on my Twitter. You mean you don't want to play the fucking game because you're a bitch? Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine wins. Dude, I can't play that because Nintendo takes my pennies, dude. So sad. Like, really? Your fans paid however much money on Patreon to get this game to be played, and you still wouldn't play it. Like, what the hell? Confirms he's ignoring the poll he put up and is skipping Fallout 76. His new excuse is that he's too busy playing the same old games for the past 2 months. More comparing it to Destiny and shitting on a game he hasn't tried. When a big game has mixed reactions, that's kind of a prime opportunity to get big views considering people want to watch before buying. But he's a business major here. I'm older and wiser. You're older, not wiser. I'm not going to waste money and time on Fallout 76. I am done with it. There's no more discussion here. That is it. Never playing it. He's a huge Fallout fan and video game fan, dude. That is great. If you look for DSP wedding, the result is Fred fucks. That is nice. I love that. Well, Abel, he actually had his fans pay money to get on a list to play Fallout 76 with him. So you had to be subbed to him for like 6 months. Also be a Patreon member of $5 or more. And then you had to get a hold of him through emails. He was setting up to play with mods and or the fans that give him a lot of money. But here's the thing. You can play with your friends, then other people can join, or you can join other people's games. So let's say he's got 5 mods with him. So the 6 of them are running around doing whatever, and then someone else pops in. Someone that's not a mod. Someone he can't control. Someone he can't mute. Honestly, he'd run away like a little bitch, like he did to that 11-year-old. 11-year-old calls him an idiot. He leaves the room, mutes everything, and then threatens her. I just love that he won't play Fallout 76 because even with mods, subs, whatever, paying to be in it with him, to play with him, dude, someone I can't control might hop in. I can't allow that, dude. They might troll me. His skin is so fucking thin. God damn. If it was any thinner, it'd be transparent. Like, how? How are you such a bitch? How can you be 36 years old and act like this much of a child? Like, seriously, what the hell? Exactly. He's worried about people joining just to go, how's the gout, Phil? How's the gout? Seattle Air, cure that gout? Terrible. Fallout 76 is only getting attention on Twitch because people are being paid to play. 100% true. No, it's not. Not even close. Start shitting on Ninja and anyone playing the game. Only getting people big views because it's a game that's not out yet. You're just gullible if you think people are hyped for it. Beta had tens of thousands, not 100,000 people playing. People are watching Ninja and others playing because they want to see the game. And like it was said before, this is a game that people are on the fence about. They might, I don't know, watch someone play to see if they like it or not. Ouch. I hate when that happens. It's like I've come across plenty of cars before and stuff and memorabilia. It's like, yeah, here's the thing. There's like 50,000 of those in rotation, so that's worth nothing. Yeah, he says Fallout 76 will be dead in 2 weeks, but we'll have to wait and see. Destiny 2. Destiny 2, everyone agrees, is a shitty game. Even with the expansions, it's still not a great game. And it's still going. So we'll have to wait and see. Exactly, that's what a poll is, but he doesn't care about the poll, dude. Well, he does care about the poll, but not that poll. Shout out to GTG. But yes, it's not 100% true that the only reason people are playing it on Twitch is because they're getting paid. A lot of people, like, they get the games early, whatever, to review them. Oh, that's another thing. He said he won't review Red Dead Redemption 2 because I'm a streamer, dude. Streamers don't review games. What the shit? All these people who got the game early so they can review it are shills. So these streamers who are getting the game so they can review it are shills. But I'm a streamer, dude. I don't review games. What? And mind you, he doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is go, alright guys, just beat the game. That was a lot of fun. Here's my review. Stop record. And then start record. Alright guys, here's my review for this game. Like, he doesn't have to leave the fucking fap seat. He can sit there in his own jizz and sweat and gin, finish playing the game, and be like, all right, here's my review, and then upload it to fucking YouTube. Yeah, I saw the video from GGG talking about how he's hoping that there'll be a Twitch bounty for it. Which, there was one for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We'll have to wait and see if there's one for Fallout 76. They might not. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But, mind you, this is a man who said that no matter what, he will not play the game, even if it's donated. But, how quickly will he change his tune if it comes out on the bounty board and he gets it for free and all that from the game developers and all that? How quick will he change his tune? And then, how quickly will he ban anyone who has a memory longer than 5 seconds ago? Let's see. On November 13th, during your pre-stream, you said you would never play this game. Ban! Detractors. If Fallout 76 ends up getting good sales, that just means Bethesda's lying and paying people off. New excuse for not playing Fallout 76? I know there's a troll element, and I know how to interpret it. Fallout 76 is getting negative press. Only trolls would vote for me to play. 30% of the votes were trolls, which means the people tell me not to play it won. That's gotta be amazing that you can be like, I know exactly how many people that were trolls that voted for this. Like, how? Well, Clint, that's what he does. He waits for a game to lose all relevancy, and then he plays it. AKA Minecraft and Fortnite. So yeah, will not surprise me at all when he plays it. But dude, I would never play this game, dude. Like, yes. Yes, you will. And then you'll look like an idiot and a hypocrite for playing it. And then you'll ban anyone who points out that you're a hypocrite for doing it. Reconnection successful. Well then act like it, OBS. Okay, am I back yet? Hopefully I am. Anyways, I don't know what the last thing you guys heard me say, so I'm going to repeat that. On his schedule for next week, Thursday is my day off. Also, Thursday, November 16th, Hitman 2 livestream, followed by Assassin's Creed Odyssey livestream. Oh, what are you doing, YouTube? Why now? Although it's probably not YouTube, it's probably my internet provider doing updates or whatever this late at night. What the shit? Am I actually back though? That's alright, let's go to view channel. Am I actually back though? There we go. That's alright, let's go to view channel. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this up so I can see the fact if I'm frozen or not again. Anyways, but yes, Veterans Day. The day World War I ended. What does DSP have to say about it? I could have joined the military and been great if I wanted to. Wow, I couldn't even snort that time. He has a story of he was thinking about going to the military. The army recruiter talked to him about stuff and then said, all right, well, let me know when you come back. And for some reason, he was offended by the fact that the recruiter was confident in that, thinking that he was going to come back. He hates being told what to do. This is why he can't have a job, because he'd have a boss. And if he has a boss, he's going to do what they tell him to do. And he's going to get fired immediately when he talks back to them. Dude, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my boss. Actually, I kind of am. Christmas won't be my fault because, unlike DSP, I'll be with family for Christmas. I'm not going to be sitting on my ass in a FAP seat playing video games for children on Christmas. I'm going to... Oh, Aladdin's leaving? Oh, terrible. Have fun at work, Aladdin. Thank you for coming out. I'm going to be with family. I might be with friends. It depends on like what everyone's doing, but like we already did our Friendsgiving this year because we're all gonna be too busy on Thanksgiving, so we did Friendsgiving on Sunday. But yeah, I'm not gonna be sitting on my ass in the frap seat playing video games on Christmas. He will be. And if Kat makes it, dude, she gets trolled every time. I'm not gonna allow her back on here. Hey guys, if you give me enough money, I'll convince her to come on here. Christmas is the only day the building is closed completely. Thanksgiving? Nope. Christmas Eve? Nope. New Year's Eve? Nope. 4th of July? Nope. Every single day we got trucks coming in and out. We got all kinds of shit going on. Except for Christmas. Christmas is the only day the store, building, whatever you want to call it, is closed. Yeah, it's going to be hilarious. If she comes on, it's going to be hilarious. I doubt she will, though, because... Why? Why would she after what happened last time? Oh, wait. Nothing happened last time. DSP claiming Tevin drove her off, whatever, was a bunch of bullshit. That didn't happen. She left because she had a party to go to. So, yeah, it's... Yeah, yelling at them and banning them if they so much as blink wrong. God, what a bitch. If Dave somehow ended up in the military, if he couldn't get discharged or whatever, he would have shot himself in the foot. I can see it now. He would have shot himself in the foot immediately. But, bad back. How can he have a bad back and be crying all the time about his bad back and then be talking about joining the military? Like, because according to... Uh-oh. You go away. Because according to him, his bad back happened in high school. From, let's see, what was the first story? Carrying book bag that was heavy from all the books. Slipping on ice. Football injury. Hit by a car. Like, this all supposedly happened in high school. So how the hell would he have joined the military with a bad back? How? It just makes no fucking sense. So I highly suspect that this story never actually happened. He may have talked to a recruiter, but it was nothing like he says it was. It may have just been like, the military or whatever. Like, even at my school, when I was in high school, there'd be like a week where they would set up booze and like, oh, hey, here's the benefits to join the military. If you join the army, you can do this or that and pay for your college. If you join the Air Force, if you join the Navy, whatever. So that may have been what it was. They showed up to the school, did their boost and all that, and he saw it, and then, years later, dude, this is going to make a great story, dude. Oh, yeah, do some dope. Terrible. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Sex is something that's natural, gluten-free, fat-free, lead-free, like cocaine. That's terrible. Don't take my advice. Don't take DSP's advice. Don't take mine. I'm terrible. People can say that 500 gifted subs is artificial growth or whatever, but it's still positivity and growth. 1 month later. I don't consider any gifted subs Tug gave me or any gifted subs as growth. Because he's a bitch. And he doesn't want to admit that gifting all those subs actually hurt him in the long run. Because he's a bitch. Yeah, he was going to be an officer, but he's glad he didn't go because he'd be dead now because of 9/11 and all that. Like, no, he'd probably be dead because your fellow soldiers would have gotten so annoyed with you, one of them would have shot you. By accident, of course. I was cleaning my rifle, didn't realize it was loaded, I went off 16 times. Your rifle only holds 12 rounds. How did you shoot him 16 times? How's my boggins? Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, I could totally see that. I mean, can you imagine? He would have, yeah, well, he never would have made it through basic training with his bad back and his inability to take orders. My finger slipped over and over and over and over and over. Alright, guys, we gotta be super quiet. We're singing through enemy areas. We can't let them know we're here. God damn. Get down! Where? Get down! You haven't told me where I'm supposed to get down! Do you want me to run your fucking war? Terrible. But he makes it so... Oh, this is great. When I saw this, I knew I had to include this. Hi, Phil. I love your work. I was wondering if gout affects nipples. Yours have been looking really puffy. Also, I really think cat shirts would fit really great on your big, hairy Polish knockers. Gout out to the raccoon spirit that possessed Cat's sister. Oh, God, can you imagine him trying to use the rations? Dude, I skipped the tutorial. How do I use the rations, dude? Sounds like Kojima, dude. They didn't tell me how to play the game, dude. This isn't a game. We're being shot at. Shoot back. How? Can we just ban the Taliban? DSP in the military would have gotten people fucking killed. Thankfully, he never did. Can you imagine? Thankfully, he never did, though. God damn. Well, this is why he has axes hidden around the house, not guns, because he would have shot himself by now. If he had guns, he would have shot himself by now. You know that. He'd be the person you see on the news. Guy cleaning gun accidentally shoots self because he's a fucking idiot. Osama bin Laden. Like, how does this guy ego make him think that he would have been good in the military? How does this guy's ego make him think that, oh yeah, I could have totally joined the military, dude? No. You never would have made it through basic training. You would have gotten shot by your own people because they would have hated you. Like, seriously. Not a chance in hell, people. Not a chance in hell. Officer... No, not officer. Damn it, what is the grunt? Like, what is this grunt called? Just soldier, I guess? Soldier! Where are you from? I'm from Connecticut. The mean streets of Connecticut, dude. Connecticut? Connecticut? Only two things come from Connecticut. Steers and queers, and you ain't no steer. Okay, that's from Full Metal Jacket. Have you never seen that movie? Yeah. Like, it's one of those movies you have to see at least once. But after you watch it once, never watch it again. Dude, I pulled the trigger, and the gun came back, hit my shoulder. It really hurt, dude. My shoulder's hurt, dude. I can barely move my shoulder. Grunt. Alright. Private, there you go. Private! What's your name? Philip Burnell. Some people call me Dave. Dave? Dave? Your name is now Dipshit Phil. What is your name, Private? Philip Burnell. No, Private, your name is now Dipshit Phil. What is your name, Private? I don't think he got that far as to fail the ASVAB because he probably never would have gotten that far. Blah, I swear I can talk. Oh god, did he fall asleep on stream again? Laughing Archives just posted a picture on his Twitter. It looks like Dave literally fell asleep on stream again. Well, now you can call him Puffy Nipples Burnell instead of Dipshit Phil. How quickly would you get banned from his Twitch if you showed up as Puffy Nipples Burnell? Dude. Oh, what was it? It was a woman with a shotgun. And like the way she was holding it, like the butt was like, the butt of the shotgun was like here for some reason. Like the way she was holding it and aiming it. Like the butt of the shotgun was there, so obviously when she pulled the trigger, boom! Yeah, she probably had to go to the hospital after that with a broken cheek or something. But I could see DSP doing that. If DSP ever went and actually fired a real gun, he'd be that video of boom, right to the face. Oh, here it is. Gosh, it's right in the title. Duh, the Kiwi horse. Oh. Damn it, get bigger. There we go. Let's make the Kiwi horse bigger. Oh, his arms are so atrophied from lack of use. It's not like you see coma patients with more muscle definition than he does. See, Clint knows what I'm talking about. I never got around to taking anything for the military because I was originally going to go into the Navy. Then I broke my back in a car accident and suddenly, yeah, you can't do that anymore. But yes, now you're probably wondering, a Kiwi horse? I didn't know horses came from Kiwi. That'd be New Zealand. But yes, there is a Kiwi horse. So, next. Phil has found cat's replacement already. Fits the pattern of a meeting on Twitter and one of the parties being a living relationship. Yeah, I threw in a furry just for Cyberwolf. Hey, Cyberwolf, if you're watching at a future time and not right now, that's right, I got a furry just for you. But I saw you say that. Hi, totally random question. Found your blog from WM29 while researching online. Can you tell me where the seats were? My friend and I have Central Riser's Platinum packages for WM35. We wonder if they're any good. Do we need beta? What do you recommend? Do you have a map of the arena? I remember exactly where we sat if I see the map. Oh, there we go. Now, why is he asking them for the map? There it is. Literally, type in MetLife Arena map. Pops right up. Why did he ask her to look for it? Oh, you cannot mention hair tricks in this chat now because then you get banned. I'm going to say zoophile. Well, he actually has said he can't use Google because he doesn't have any time, dude. Can't do any research, dude. He doesn't have the time for it. But yes, this is literally typing in MetLife Stadium map. Boop. Right there. That's all he had to do. God damn it, did I freeze again? Oh, or is it just OBS? There we go. Yep, it's just OBS. God damn it, why is it only doing this at night? Kind of, anyways. Yeah, the car video cat. He will not allow the mention of hair tricks anymore in his chat because he finally realized what people were talking about. It's like, how can you be that stupid as to be like, huh? What? What do you mean? Huh? Hair tricks? It's like, are you... No, Sidella has not gotten me. Yet. I'm still on the lookout for the DS police, but... Aww, kitty. My mom's cat, Oliver, just turned 3 today. Yay. Oh, it's YouTube, not OBS. Eh. Friggin' YouTube. Oh, what was it? People are talking about a thing called stream.me, I think it's called. I mean, I really wanted to join the Navy because it's like, alright. I don't have motion sickness, so I'd be good on a boat or whatever. Was been fascinated by submarines. And also, you know, you get to travel the fucking world. 240p, who do you think I am? Shoe on head? You don't have to watch me at 240p. I'm not shoe on head. I use a 4K camera. The 4K Brio from Logitech. Yeah, the 4K Brio. Seaman is the best. You just love Seaman. I'm a mature adult, I swear. But yeah, it's like, I wanted to go to the Navy. You know, you get to travel the world. Get to, you know, serve your country. Do all that. And then, broke my back. So I went from football and wrestling. I'm going to go to the military to, yay! 8 months later, I'm walking upright for the first time. In a pool. But honestly, you weigh less than a pool. So I was like, yes, I'm finally walking upright for the first time in 8 months. Only cried for a few minutes. Like, I sobbed, like, get into the pool. I was like, I'm walking upright for the first time in 8 months. I was a bit of a mess back then. And my memory was garbage. Fuck. My memory is still garbage. Oh, it reminds me, they were talking about, did Dave tell his parents that he moved, or did he just move one day and then, like, 3 days later, they show up like, hey, where'd you go? No idea. Actually reminded me of the fact that when the first time I moved out of my dad's place, I moved in with a friend at his apartment, I forgot to tell him. I forgot to tell him I moved out. It wasn't until about 3 days later when my dad realized I'd moved out. He's calling around. My sister finally gets hold of me. But I was working 3 shifts then, so it was like during the day I'm sleeping, so I'm not answering the phone. When my first sister finally gets hold of me, it's like, where are you? What do you mean? Dad's wondering where you are. I'm like, I'm at my apartment. What apartment? Like, oh shit, I forgot to tell him I moved out. He would have loved to be in the Village People, dude. Get to be in the Navy. You'll sail the 7 seas in the Navy. From the port of New York to the port of Japan. There's Navy parties every way that it can. Get on up, get on down, move the boat, alright. Captain Jack rocks your town till the end of the night. Easily amused. Yeah, back to this booty. Yeah, like, I'd have loved to do that, but, again, broken back in a car accident. No more. It's like, no. What the hell is this? Oh, okay, we're good. No football, no wrestling, no Navy. I did talk to a Marine recruiter about a year later. And it's like, the Navy said I couldn't join. Why not? Because I broke my back in a car accident. Click. Oh, he wants to be up on the poop deck all the time, dude. Because he's a mature adult who has mature fans, unlike Tevin's trolley children fans. Oh, what's that? $63 cheer from Poopy Pants? No, I have not tried the Seattle hair. Yeah. Well, I was just so busy, getting stuff together, and I moved it all out. Either I was doing it in the middle, well, did some of it at night when I had my night off, and like he's at work, and I get the rest of the stuff out. And it was like 3 days later, because again, like the way, like no, I'm sleeping during the day. Well, let's see. I'd work at night, get home, he'd be at work. By the time he got home, I'd be sleeping. By the time he went to bed, then I would get up and get ready for work and go to work. So it took him like 3 days before he realized, like, huh, I haven't heard from him in a while. Huh, there's nothing left in his room. God damn it, did it just drop again? Brock dropped jokes at the end of that, and that sentence is correct. He loves the dick. Just not the dick jokes. Oh, don't make fun of the Marines. Uncle Sam's misguided children when he absolutely positively needed blown up overnight. Dropping frames. Dropping frames on your ass. I know that's plates, not frames. Anyways. Yeah, it just popped up that video output low. Went from green to yellow to red. So I think it's probably YouTube screwing up. Which, let's see, exit out of you. Terrible. That fucking Wolverine toy. I had to cover the Wolverine toy thing just because it amused me so much. There is no Wolverine Toy Story. By the way, here's the Wolverine Toy Story. We have video of it, jackass. Like, we know for a fact that there is, in fact, a Wolverine Toy Story. Because we have the video. I mean, can you imagine living in that kind of world where... Dude, that never happened. Here's a video of it. Is DSP ruining the YouTube? Probably. He's ruined everything else he's ever touched. The hell? Easily amused. God damn it. I know it's all Tevin's fault. Because his fans are so immature, dude. By the way, today's top cheer is from Poopy Pants. Wait, was it Poopy Pants or... There's something poopy, like poop or poopy was in the name. Mind you, that was his fan. After, my fans are mature adults. Oh, hi, Poopy Pants. Thank you for that $63 cheer. Oh my god, I did not want to... Oh, he shit all over Stan Lee. Like, why? Why would you shit on Stan Lee? Fuck you, Phil. Like, it's like, I didn't want to cover that because, god damn, that pisses me off. Like, how do you on Stan Lee like that? Stan Lee is a legend. A legend. How are you going to shit on Stan Lee, asshole? No, Jacob, not the DS police. I like that the SJW third wave feminist crowd. Stan Lee was racist. It's good that he's dead. Like, really? Black Panther. Marvel. Stan Lee. But he's racist, dude. Yeah, oh, there's plenty of interviews talking about how, like, one of the reasons he did, like, the full body suits was that, yeah, when Spider-Man's out of costume, he's Peter Parker. But when he's in costume, he could be anyone. He could be white, black, Indian. It didn't matter. It's just... Oh, yeah, and Blade. What the hell is that noise? Of course, Miles Morales we got now, who's a Spider-Man. The Stanley Jack Kirby thing reminds me a lot of... Oh, what Ready Player One, where the guy who did all the work, like the guy who actually created the Oasis and stuff, had no charisma, had no business skills. The guy who, like, created Oasis itself would have had nothing without the guy who's like, that's going to cost a lot of money. Let me get investors. I mean, sure, that guy came off as a greedy fuck because he was a greedy fuck, but... Or it's like Thomas Edison didn't invent a damn thing. Thomas Edison invented nothing. But he had the business mindset to buy the patents from the people who invented it and then getting it out there. Oh, yeah, I love that. I told my dad about the Wolverine Toy Story. They said you guys are stupid. I would like to quote, yeah, my parents are fucking stupid for not buying me that Wolverine toy. Stanley, alright, yeah, he didn't invent Miles Morales, but no Stanley. No Marvel. No Marvel. No Spider-Man. No Spider-Man. No Miles Morales. And also, do you really think Stan Lee, if he was a rabid racist, would have gone, no, we're not. Nope, I hate all black people. I hate all Hispanics. I want to exterminate all minorities. But yeah, I'm going to let you put in a black Spider-Man. No, never would have happened. Oh, Cyberwolf. Cyberwolf. Ah! I got a furry just for you. Just for you, Cyberwolf. Just for you. A furry. Could you... Oh, man, if they were on Twitter or something, or on... Well, they gotta be... They're probably on Facebook. I would not be surprised if his parents were on Facebook. Let's see if I can't find him real quick. Let's see. Philip Burnell. No, Burnell. Not Berm. Okay, there's like 8 different... God damn, they're all gonna be fucking fakes, aren't they? Uh-oh. God damn it, this could be him or it could not be. That's the issue, like... Okay, the one that I think is him, well, most likely going to be him. Goddamn, because this is believable enough to be him. But I don't think it is. We shit on you, Cyberwolf, because we love you. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Lunacide. Like, what is it? Like, Huckleberry Finn gets banned from libraries because they had, Oh. There's a character, like, N-E-G... No, a word that you don't say nowadays. But, like, his name was that Jim or that Tim. Like, that's what people called him because he was black and that's what they called him. So it gets banned from, it's like... Or, Little House on the Prairie, the author of that He was having an award named after her, but they stripped over that award because she portrayed the Native Americans as savages. Really? Back in the 30s when she wrote the book, she portrayed Native Americans as savages? You don't say. Of course, they weren't called Native Americans back then. They were... Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Daryl Green. Yeah, that gym, like, it was a product of the time. That's the word that they used. Reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. Black man goes to psychiatrist. I'm having identity issues. Well, why are you having identity issues? Well, my grandfather was a N-word. My father was a N-E word. I'm black. My son's African American. What's the issue? What's my grandson gonna be? Yeah, and Dr. Seuss, oh, he's racist. Like, why? Because he said, like, African American didn't exist until, like, what? Late 80s, early 90s? Before then, you were black. But before you were black, you were an E-word. Then before you were an E-word, you were the N-word. Like, it just... There's like Caucasian. There was no such thing as a Caucasian American. You were white. Before they came up with the word Caucasian, you were white. But you get the people, Terrible. Guys, don't shit on Cyberwolf too much. He's a cool guy. And there's assholes in every group. There's cool people in every group, except for Nazis. Only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. Yeah, these people like, oh, in 1822, he said the N-word. Because African American didn't exist back then. There was no such thing as African American. That didn't exist until the late 80s. But yeah, these SJWs shitting on Stanley. He was racist. Why? Well, in this comic book from 1942, they had one character and he said an E-word. Really? Because back then they weren't called black. Just like white people weren't called Caucasian. Just like Native Americans weren't called Native Americans. They were called Indians. But thankfully, unlike what happens a lot of times with these SJWs to get away with it, not this time. There's a lot of these people on Twitter are so used to getting away with grave dancing, they got too cocky. They underestimated how universally loved Stan Lee is. Now they're having to go on private or delete their accounts altogether. It's like, ha 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 ha. It's like, really? You're gonna shit on Stan Lee after he dies? You're not gonna last very long, dude. Although technically they don't have to go on private, but they do anyways because you said mean things to me. Ree! Or hell, To Kill a Mockingbird. Guess what? They're not called African heritage-oriented American citizens. They're not even called black. You know why? Because that term didn't exist back then. But you're gonna say, oh, the author of To Kill a Mockingbird is racist, dude. No, he's not. SJWs go after everything because they have nothing else better to do. Because it's not like they have to go to work. They just bleed over themselves while crying that everything is rape. Fucking morons. Pretty sure they were. But yeah, it's... No, 50 years ago, that's just what they were called. 100 years ago, that's what they were called. 200 years ago. Again, like, Caucasian American didn't exist till, like, what? The 90s? I don't remember anyone ever being called Caucasian back in the 80s. Just fucking stupid. So yeah, then they shit over us. The SJW shit over Stanley like DSP. Yeah, Snow White is wrong too. He should have just let her die. It's like, how dare he kiss? It's like, it wasn't any kiss. It was true love's kiss that woke her up. But according to the SJWs, they should have just let her die. Mayonnaise Americans. There you go. Hey, don't shit on mayonnaise. That's like when DSP says he's not racist. You used to have the top 10 racist moments, but don't call him racist. God damn. So, a little quick review for the people who missed out earlier. Skipped a wedding for Fallout 4. He didn't even let Leanna go to her own brother's wedding because he had to sit on the FAP seat and play Fallout 4. Skips Fallout 76 because the trolls and IP address, which is a PC only thing. In order for him to listen to any poll, it has to be at least 80%, because he did a poll about if he should play Fallout 76. Yes won by 56%, still won't play it. I'm old and wiser. I'm not going to waste my money on 76, dude. I am done with it. There's no more discussion here. That is it. Never playing it. Fallout 76 is only getting attention on Twitch because of shills. That's what he means. Shills. Why? For the first 9 years of his legacy, he never used the word shill. Suddenly, he uses the shill every other month. Everyone's a shill. Everyone's a shill. You're a shill. You're a shill. You're a shill. But not him. He's not a shill, even though he's on shill streams. If Fallout 76 ends up getting good sales, it just means Bethesda's lying, paying people off. I know there's a troll element, dude. Only the trolls want me to play it, dude. Bullshit. Every Veterans Day. I could have joined the military and been great if I wanted to. I could have been an officer. No. Bullshit. You never would have made it through basic training. You never would have made it past the physicals. You never would have made it. You're a jackass. I don't consider gifted subs to gaming or any gifted subs as growth. People can say that 500 gifted subs is artificial growth or whatever, but it's still positivity and growth, dude. Yes, Russians rigged the Twitter poll, dude. And it's just, yeah, he doesn't want to deal with trolls, dude. He doesn't want to deal with people he can't block or mute, which is just sad. No, wrong one. Phil, Puffy Nipples Brunel. Hey, Phil, love your work. I was wondering if gout affects nipples. Yours have been looking really puffy. Also, I think cat shirts would fit really great on your big, hairy Polish knockers. Gout out to the raccoon spirit that possessed Cat's sister. Yeah, you could just say, like, guys, I don't want to play the game. It's an online-only game. Everybody I've heard says it's going to be empty. It's empty of content. It's empty of character. It's empty. Like, I don't want to waste the money on a game that's empty. That's all he has to say. But no, dude. He has to be in control of everything, dude. If he can't control it, he can't allow it. Then yes, the new Kiwi horse. The horse from Kiwi. No, I'm not talking about Kiwi Farms. I'm talking about actual New Zealand. Now, where did she pop up from? Phil has found Cat's replacement already. Fits the pattern of meeting on Twitter and one of those parties being in a living relationship. Now, she gets a hold of him about WrestleMania. Like, dude, where did you sit, dude, in WrestleMania MetLife? I don't know. Can you send me a map? Mind you, this took all of 5 seconds. This took all of 5 fucking seconds. Why he had to ask her to send him... There we go. Why he had to ask her to send him a map of the seats and all that when you could have spent 5 seconds typing MetLife Arena map. That's all you did. And bam, this pops up. Yes, other people import cars. He imports escorts, aka soulmates. How he finds them, how they find him. Like, why? Why would you do that? Just makes no sense. Goddamn. Terrible. But yeah, it's just... Why? Like, is the soulmate really not enough for you, dude? Poor soulmate. He's already getting ready to replace her. Dude, she couldn't make it to the Christmas stream because, there was a work thing. Really? Work on Christmas? Even my place closes on Christmas, dude. Oh, yeah, I saw I was at, like, what, 900? Humanity is pretty stupid. Remember, humanity believed the Earth was flat. Humanity believed the Earth was the center of the universe. Humanity believed it was 6,000 years old. Humanity believed it was smart to give DSP money. Oh, wait, they're still doing that. Fuck. Would not surprise me if she's already out the door, because she has to go to the gym. Like, and now I'm not the gym she's going to. Yes, she is. Don't listen to my jackassery. It's just... Why is he already looking for another soulmate? Why is he already hunting down other women? Unless the cat's already gone. Cat's out of the bag. The horse is out of the stable. So he's got to find another one. I so can't wait. This is so... just so stupid. And again, that fucking Wolverine toy. We have the video. We have the video. So you can sit there and say that there's no Wolverine story when we have the video. So fucking stupid. Please tell me that's not real. Yeah, it's only a few hundred members of society that gives them money, but still. We don't know yet. She got a hold of him on Twitter, asking about the WrestleMania seats at MetLife Stadium. And I just love that he was so lazy that he asked her to send him a map of the stadium. Like, bitch, she is asking you about your seats. You could have taken 5 seconds out of your time to Google the fucking map like I did. It's 4 a.m. here. But you have a good night, man. I don't think it'd be 2 months. I think it'd be 6 months. He likes to move them in the spring. So by this time in the spring, would not be surprised if he has a new soulmate moving in. He only uses Google when he gets stuck on a video game, dude, and the chat won't hold his hand. Then he'll get on Google. But someone asking you for where your seats were? Dude, I can't use Google to look up this map. You gotta send it to me, dude. Fucking stupid. But what do you expect from the pig roach? Oh, God damn, it's already 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, unfortunately... Well, no, I covered everything I wanted to, didn't I? Huh. Well, of course he knows Tevin watches him. How else would Tevin be restreaming him? Don't insult Jabba the Hutt like that. Jabba the Hutt did a lot of work. Jabba the Hutt ran a criminal syndicate. That's more work than DSP will ever do. But yes, Netflix isn't going to watch itself. Jin's not going to drink itself. And I'm not going to be able to go to bed until I get off of this. So, just got to say again, guys, thank you for showing up. Why, I don't know, you do, but you guys seem to enjoy me. Yeah, Jabba had bitches, dude. But yes, you guys seem to enjoy listening to me rant and talk. You guys like watching me, and I like talking with you guys. Even though you don't throw me quarters, you bitches. Give me more quarters. Oh, wait, that'd be super fucking annoying. Could you imagine? You go to watch someone's live stream, and they're sitting there crying, begging you for money? God, who would do such a thing like that? Oh, wait. DSP. Hey, he's gonna play Spyro. He's not a children's entertainer. Number one cheerer. Poopy Pants. He's not a children's entertainer. Wouldn't surprise me, my ruin, if he was actually doing that. Actually going, oh, what's Tevin saying about me now? Damn it, Tevin, leave me alone! Those are my viewers! So yes. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day. Whenever I do a video, like, I'll hit stop recording, then I'll make funny faces at the camera, just because I can. But did it now anyways. Goodbye.